Buonasera and good evening everybody! Welcome back everybody to Prison Architect on the Xbox One. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today there guys, I'm really interested in this. We are proceeding quite nicely. At the end of the last episode, we opened our doors to our very first set of inmates and then recruited more inmates and requested even more of them. Everybody seems kinda happy. We're not having a huge problem with anybody quite yet, so let's see here. The only thing we are getting is this constant little logo here in the corner about their environment. They are not enjoying it. And you know what? I can't believe I didn't realize it. I actually mentioned it at the beginning of the last episode too. Look at the floor. The floor is absolutely goddamn awful. So we're going to do a little test today about trying to get that fixed up. Also, there was one other thing that I noticed. I believe... would it be under prison running or prisoners? Could be prisoners. Not entirely sure. Staff, higher staff, security sectors, patrol routes, all of this stuff we don't know anything about actually. Nothing at all. But we noticed it, or rather I saw it when I clicked on one of these guys. Let's have a look here. View file. Reputation, biography, convictions, experience. There's biography. Where was it? There was somewhere that kind of told us what they were doing at each time of the day. I need to find that. These guys have got little smiley faces next to them. They must be happy. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing if we see any frowny faces, we're in for a bad time. Here it is. I have indeed found it. There we are. It's actually underneath reports, and it's under regime. Now, I didn't notice this so much until I was in editing, and I realized at the very top of the screen here, we've got lockup. So everybody's in lockup at the moment. It is 7:17 p.m. So if we have a look along here until 7 p.m., surely enough, it tells us there, lockup. So the minimum security people will be in lockup at this time. And then we have free time, then eating time, then back to lockup, then sleep. So they don't really have a lot of real options of what to do here. But if I selected, say, at 8 p.m. we can change, they could have a shower at that time. This is how we can tell them what to do and what they're going to be doing. So we can actually schedule out what is going to be happening through the day. So, okay, let's have it that they actually start the day at 6 o'clock. And we are going to start the day with, let's see here, a shower. A 6 in the morning shower. Sounds like fantastic. And then it's off for breakfast. Alright, excellent. 7 in the morning, you're off for breakfast. Now, I have seen here that eat seems to be given 2-hour slots. So we're going to give them 2 hours to have their food and do the things. Alright, excellent. After you've had your food, it's going to be off to the yard to do some hanging out there. We'll give you, say, 3 hours in the yard just to kind of do some exercise, hang around, have a little chat. And then it's going to be, because we don't have all the facilities to do all of these things, then it's going to be free time, I guess, because we don't have work. So we can give free time. Wait, should we have free time and then for an hour? Tell you what, we'll have 2 hours in the yard, 2 hours of free time, and then 1 p.m. Yeah, it's going to be eat. That is going to be lunchtime. And then after that, it is going to be more free time. More free time. So how about we change it? Actually, we will go to... Yeah, let's go back to the yard for another couple of hours in the yard. Then 7 p.m. it's time to come in for more food. Again, give 2 hours for them to have some food. And then 9 p.m. is another shower. And then 10 o'clock is lock up. And 11 o'clock we're sleeping. And then 11 o'clock to 5 in the morning, they're going to be asleep. Very nice. Now, the other thing that's interesting is we can change it. So the medium security guys are going to be doing that. But the minor security guys, we can switch. So we could put it so that they're not going to be in the same places at the same time, which is really, really interesting. Super curious. I like the idea of this. Let me have a little bit of a play, and I'll see what I can come up with, and we'll see how well it works. Okay, so that's all I've done for the time being is I've just switched so that when the minimum security guys are in free time, the medium security guys will be in the yard. So that they won't kind of be hanging out too much. Eating and showering will all be the same as there's only 16 of them. So that shouldn't be a huge problem. I think that's going to be totally fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and call that as that. Alright, excellent. Let's have a quick check over because again, we have 16 people and we have what? 12 showers. Might be a little bit of an issue, so we are going to need some more showers. However, our cashola problem is a little bit of an issue. I have moved my camera a little bit, so hopefully you guys will be able to see these statistics now. Let's go ahead and hit the play button and see how well this goes. Now, underneath our construction way, let's have a look at what we need to do to change the flooring in here, because I want to give this a change of a try. Let's see, show default, A to Z. Oh, we could do carpets. Ooh, cost high to low, cost low to high, right? Sand, dark. Checker floor, concrete tiles. Now I think that these will be a little bit better than what we've got at the moment. In fact, concrete block, that's 10, that's 10, that's 10 as well. They're all around about the same cost, actually. They're all about $10 a tile. That's quite nice. So we could go for like any kind of coloring or patterning that we want. That's pretty nice. I like that. Let's just go bog standard and go concrete tiles. And we'll give it a try in putting concrete tiles in this area and in this area all the way through to the yard. And we'll see if people don't complain about the dirtiness of it while they're in there. In fact, that's just 171 bucks. We are out of dollar. Totally out of dollar. So I guess let's just kind of let this run, see how this goes. Now, we really need janitors and things like this. I should have realized that when during the construction stages of the prison, it was actually a better idea to get our, the warden in and start doing the research and hiring the other members of staff, because we don't have anybody to clean the place. We've got all these cobwebs and general nastiness building up on the walls, and everybody's food trays are being left behind from yesterday, and it's super nasty and horrible. In fact, I bet there's still loads of dirty clothing. Oh, I did it again. Over here, yep, all these piles of dirty clothing. Now, if I press dump, will somebody actually... other workers will get rid of it. Oh, do I have to tell you people to do this? Why should I be telling you people to do this? You should kind of automatically know to throw these things away. What about this stuff? How about this? Do I tell this to go? Yeah, I do. I have to actually tell it to get rid of the old food trays from yesterday myself. That's insane. I'm guessing that that's taken care of when we get a janitor here. Alright, excellent. So except for the fact that everybody hates the place and how smelly it is, let's hope that everything kind of works out okay for us. We need to get some more showers because that's going to become an issue. In fact, what we should do is head back into reports and adjust the regime so that not everybody's showering at the same time. That will be a thing. Very much so. Okay, let's try that one out. As soon as I've offset them just by 1 hour. So these guys will be in the shower while those guys remain in lockup. They'll have an earlier start. The other guys will have a later start. They still get the same amount of sleep. So it should work out pretty good for everybody. In fact, they don't get the same amount of sleep because these guys wake up early and are left in lockup. So let's leave that as sleep. There we go. Okay, good. Alright, excellent. So let's see how well that fares for us. Now, I'm hoping... it does look a little bit nicer here, look. It doesn't look all nasty and disgusting in here anymore. So I'm hoping when he lets these people in, they're not going to be complaining about the super huge amount of mess in here anymore. No, they are still very much complaining about the super huge amount of mess in here. I wonder what I can do to fix that issue. Very, very interesting. Yeah, none of these guys are actually taking a shower. They're literally just going into the shower and just standing there. Maybe it's because it's too dirty and they actually don't want to take a shower because it's so freaking disgusting in here, and they're just going to get even more dirty using there's hot shower heads and everything. Why aren't you guys taking a wash? Am I missing something here? Is there something else that is being missed inside of this room, perhaps? Is there like meant to be a changing room or something that I'm completely unawares of? Okay, well, let's try it. No, we can't. We just don't have the money for it. We don't have the money for it. We're gonna have to wait until the new prisoners arrive, and hopefully that'll give a bit of a cash injection. We're at 282 bucks. This is such bad times, it really is. Well, let's see what happens. Let's pump this up for a bit and see how well all of this runs for us for a moment while we wait for the daytime to arrive. 8 o'clock in the morning, we should be getting ourselves some brand new prisoners. 57 cash flow. I have no idea why we only get 57. Oh, there we are. We do get a little bit every kind of tick and tack. Alright, everybody's asleep. That's all doing quite nicely and fairly well. I'm wondering if we have to set a routine for the guards as well. Just gone 6 o'clock in the morning. As the day arrives, regime, we find food waste. Dump food waste. Okay, clever enough to throw that away automatically. So here we are. The medium security guys get an earlier start to the day and head off into the showers. Sounds like a great idea. We have a little bit more money to spend and some more prisoners shall be arriving soon. So I'm... oh dear. Oh dear, what's happening? I think the shower is... ah, that might have been why they weren't taking a shower. Because it would flood the building if they got one. So let's head into the world of construction and into objects and get ourselves some more freaking drains down. I'm guessing we need to kind of go around them like that. Oh man, this is going to be expensive. I thought that one underneath would do it, but apparently not. That's probably, I'm going to guess, why nobody's been taking a shower. Not enough drainage. So let's go ahead and do that for that side. And then we'll head into plumbings and get some drains to actually drain all of this stuff. So if we go like that, and like that, and like that. Oh, well, we'll leave that one there. We're going to, and like that. Okay, good. I'm hoping that that should fix up all of our problems. As they build that stuff in. Yeah, as soon as they take a shower, it just completely floods the place. Oh, God. But they're not complaining about the environment anymore. Alright, that's it. Change of shift. They're all heading in to get themselves a shower as well. Alright, excellent. That's working out quite well. Any moment now, we're going to have our new guy showing up. Looks like this place has got a little bit cleaner. Whether that is done by automaticated or whether it's been my telling them to clean that one bit, I am unsure, but we will see. Alright, here we are, just turning 8 in the morning. Here comes the new meat. Let's see how they get along. 2 grand has just been dropped into our bank account. Fan-freaking-tastic. I can get some more flooring done. That sounds like a great idea. Although what we really should do is be getting some more of this research stuff underway. Let's see here. So we actually have 5 things on our to-do list here as well. So we've got the CEO's letter, which we've read several times. Nothing seems to change there, which is totally fine. Visitors. 2 families are awaiting to visit. We need to get a visitor room set up for everybody. Okay, fair enough. And feed everybody. You do not have enough meals to feed all of your hungry prisoners. That is probably going to be a bad time. However, that requires logistics, and that is something we do not know how to make yet. Where is the way of accuracy? Let's see here. Logistics. Where are you? Ah, prison labor from bureaucracy. Okay, excellent. So that's what we need there. We also have another one happening. One awaiting solitary confinement. Somebody's done something freaking wrong and needs to go into solitary, and we don't have one of those set up yet either. So that has to be a thing, which is great. Okay, so visitor's room. Instant reports. 1 staff members are exhausted. 1 are resting. Okay, good. You hanging out in the staff room by yourself? Oh, it's the chief of police. He's had a hard day's work. He's going to be chilling out for a little bit of time, making himself a bit of rest. Let's get the play back on the go here while the new inmates are gotten ready to be loaded into the new world of their own. And let's head into our bureaucracy room. It said work, didn't it? Something work? Allows your prisoners to work around the prison, cooking and cleaning. We don't really want them cooking and cleaning. But apparently we do require that, so I guess we're going to go ahead and do it. I think I'd rather actually get a janitor. He will clean all the indoor areas of the prison so you can help with the prison laundry service. That sounds like more sense to actually have a janitor to do it. It really does. 2 grand to get him though. Oh my gravy god. Well, we've got to do something about the condition of this place because otherwise it's going to go down pretty quick, so yeah. Oh, we can't even unlock it yet. We've actually got to unlock them 1 in a row. Oh no. Wait, oh, I didn't get maintenance. I thought I got maintenance. Oops. Okay, we're going to have to wait for that to get done first. I could have swore we got unlocked that guy. Never mind. The new drains are installed, and hopefully that's going to make things a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and build more of those. Definitely seems to be a thing that is going to be required. There we are. Much more drains for the shower. Hopefully no floods now. Our new little regime seems to be working out quite well, so these guys are in free time while those guys are hanging around in the yard. Is anybody actually using the alcohol? You can't have any alcohol. You're in a freaking prison. You're not supposed to have alcohol. Does that mean that he's got it? Oh look, there's a thing just appeared. Another snapshot. Ah, he's chatting with his family. See, that's the good thing about having these things around for everybody to hang out with. Good for him. Oh, there's quite a few people using the payphones, actually. They're quite enjoying it. Alright, a little bit more cash flow is ready for us. We need more guards. Like, so badly need more guards. All of these doors are becoming a huge pain in the balls. Huge pain in the balls. However, our prison is at maximum capacity. Things are going okay for the time being. Let's have a quick pause and just double check how things are going. Because we needed somebody in solitary confinement, so I'd like to see who that was. Incident reports. Show prisoners. Show prisoners, show staff, show alerts. Too many prisoners are being held in holding cells. 4 prisoners are currently without their own cell. Ah. That's a pain in the butt. We're going to have to get the other cells up and running pretty sharpish too. Okay, let's take care of that first. That's strange though, because it says that we're kind of at max capacity for that at the moment as well. That's very weird how it says that people don't have cells, because it says that everybody's got a home. Very, very strange. Let us see about getting some solitary ready as well. Where can we put solitary? What I'm thinking of doing actually is we'll make another block for cells over here, and we'll put the visitor center down at the bottom down here. Or we could actually make a separate entrance for visitors to come in, so that they don't have to go through all the way of this, and they can actually kind of access on this side. Could be a good idea. We do have all of this space down here to be utilizing, so it does make good sense to be using it. Let's see what we can come up with here. There we are. That sounds like a perfect place to put a little solitary confinement room. That's going to be absolutely fine. Now let's see here. Execution, exports, garbage, holding cell, kitchen. All of these ones that are unlocked, man. It's going to be amazing. I don't think it's going to last that long. I really, really don't. Solitary. There we are. So this tiny little box here is going to be the solitary. Now I'm pretty sure all this needs... Oh, don't remove the light. View missing items. Enclosed. That's all it actually has to be. It's just enclosed. We don't even need to have a chair. That's terrible. You know what? We'll put a chair. We'll put a chair. It actually says there's no objects needed at all. Well, you know what? I'm going to put a chair in it. By God, how hard was it for me to find a chair? There you go. You can sit in there and think about what you've done. In solitary confinement. I'm going to remove the light. You're going to sit there in the dark. There you go. Peace out. Okay, now where to put a little visitor's block? Okay, that should do. We're going to go for something like that and let them build that bit up. And we can have like a little entranceway here that the visitors can come in through the back of the reception, but head off this way and then join this large room that will be our visitation area. However, we don't have the money to build it, so we've just got to kind of speed things up a bit here and see how well stuff goes. Hopefully they'll be able to at least get the solitary built, so that when we have some more douchebags acting bad, we can punish them accordingly. And also, I've been an idiot and just laid that out as walls, so there's no foundationing happening there. Balls. There he is. Oh, Cole. You foolish man. Now you shall pay the price of being in solitary confinement. I wonder how long you stay there. Poor Cole, standing around in the dark, not even sitting on the chair. Probably can't see it, there's no light. Yeah, very strange this, how they're putting too many inside of the holding cell when there are actually other cells here for to use. I'm going to have to get that bit fixed too. We're definitely having a couple of issues here, but not any drastic problems quite yet. Although they are slightly unhappy with the environment, they are mostly compliant and not causing a huge amount of problems for us. Classy wall? Why is this a classy wall? So I'm beginning to assume that they only really want to have a shower at one time in a day, not twice a day. Can't blame them. So we're definitely going to be able to fix that scheduling for them. And as it's turned into nighttime, everybody's set to go to sleep. And none of them are sleeping, they're just wandering around complaining that they want alcohol and that the place is dirty until they get tired enough to sleep. The money making in this is actually very, very slow. It's definitely proving to be a little bit of an issue for me.
One eternity later.
Oof, and as the morning arises on day 14, I was able to build the room. Money is a severe issue for us at the moment. It takes a long time for me to generate any kind of revenue, so much so that I actually pumped it up to fast speed and went AFK, or rather AFC, away from controller, for a fair amount of time to let the money build up. And while I was away, I noticed we now have 15 of 16. And it is indeed, if I hit my pause menu, prisoners released. One of our guys finished his sentence and has left the building. It's all over. At first I thought one of them might have died. In the time that I've returned, we've got another marker appearing. It looks like all of their clothing is really freaking stinky. I'm guessing they've all been wearing the same shirts and things for a certain amount of time. And also, this floor is getting worse. This floor is getting a lot worse, so we've got to get somebody in here to clean this stuff up. Has to be a thing. However, I'm focusing purely one thing at a time, so we're going to get this visitation rights area taken care of. So let's actually build these things before we want. So we're looking for a visitor's table. I've got it alphabetically, so let's see here. Should be, there we are. Little visitor table, $300 a piece. Let's put one there, one there. How many do you think we can get? One there. One there. Think we can get a few more? I'll tell you what, we'll call it 4 for the time being, and then we'll see how well that serves us out. So for dirty clothes, what are we going to be able to do for that? That's a bit interesting. I have another 1,000 left. You know what? I think we're just going to have to go ahead and do it. We're going to have to get this prison labor thing. Although that's right the way down the end of the freaking line anyway. We're not going to be able to get these things. See, I kind of thought we unlocked the maintenance and it would give us access to all of these. Oh, it does. Of course it does, man. You just didn't have the money to buy it at the time. So that will research and we can get our prisoners to clean the place up. Now that is probably really going to help us out, I think. Probably really, really will. Now, what in the way of rooms? I'm guessing it's going to be in bureaucracy again, isn't it? There's going to be like a laundry room or something. No, I'm really not seeing anything in there at all in the way of laundry. Is that something inside of a room that I just haven't been seeing so far? We don't have a parole office yet, and we have had somebody who's actually able to be paroled, only we haven't been able to grant it because we don't have the facilities to do so. The visitation area we haven't marked out yet, so let's take care of that. But no, nothing in the way of laundry. Ah, there it is. Janitors and prisoners are assigned to laundry duty will bring uniforms here, clean them, press them, and redistribute them. But it's locked. So I'm assuming it will unlock when we unlock the labor. Oh, look, people are coming to visit. Hey, all the families are coming in to say hello. They're going to go and take themselves down a seat at the chairs and wait for their loved ones to come and visit them. Can I find out their names? Petrosky's wife, mother, and father. Kenway's mother, Kenway's wife, and Kenway's father. Oh, Baldwin's daughter, Baldwin's son, and Baldwin's ex-wife. Fantastic. And Henderson's just got his mother. Come to hang out and say hello. Come on, guys, don't keep them waiting. Wait a minute. Hang on a hot moment. I think we're actually going to have to give them times to do that, aren't we? Now, what I have definitely noticed is they don't need 2 hours to eat. They kind of hang around there for an hour and eat their food and then hang around for another hour, should I say. Yeah, they kind of have the food and then just hang around for a while. So if we say they have breakfast and then they do visitation. Is there a visitation? There is not. Okay. Fair enough. I am assuming they do it in their free time. Ah, surely enough, yep, the guys are set to be in the yard or to be in free time, and they're actually on their way up to visitation now to come and hang out with the peoples. That's amazing. I can see poor Blutrowski is really wanting to relieve himself. Like, really, really wanting to relieve himself. But the only toilets are actually in their cells. I mean, you're more than welcome to go in your cell on your free time and take a wee. It's not a huge problem. This clothing issue is definitely going to become a problem, though. Yeah, here we are, all hanging out. Having a little chat with the family. Telling them about how much they need to pee and how dirty their clothes are and how horrible their life is inside of this place. But you know what? I'm trying to make it better there, guys. Hold your horses. It's going to be okay. Hopefully that will cheer them up a little bit anyway. Okay, right, let's see here. So now that we've had that research completed, I assume it's completed. Oh, wait. Oh, it's queued. Why is it queued? Wait, I don't understand. Why has it been queued this entire time? Do I actually have to unlock all of these in row for me to be able to do it? Is that what's happening here? God dang it, we should have been doing this research before we opened the doors. Wow, we really should have been doing this research before we opened the doors. So let me guess, if I went clone, I don't have the money for it, of course. Very curious. I'm going to have to pass a buttload of time, get some more cash together, and see if that's the case, that they do have to be unlocked in sequence of each other, enabled in order to enable them to actually happen. Although, we may actually have enough money for it now. Let's try it. It's not under regime. It's under running, bureaucracy. Yeah, the clone one is 1,500, and that's the next one. Oh my good lord, the selection here is crazy. There we are. Could it be that I actually need to hire said foreman before I am able to do this? Is that what's happening here? Let us see. Prison running, hire staff. Workman, foreman. An advanced staff member allows you to gain access to gardeners and janitors. And we can't afford him. What is that? What is this? Oh, and Stacy is overdosed. What? That is not a good thing. What can we do about this? Absolutely nothing. We don't have a medical wing, so I think Stacy's just going to die. I'm pretty sure. Order the guards to search this room. If you suspect this prisoner of concealing contraband on their person, such as weapons, tools, or narcotics, the guard can search them. I guess. They're kind of overdosed, so we know they've got narcotics, or at least they had them. Guys, gonna search them and give them a shakedown, even though they're actually overdosing right now. Come on, cough it up. I guess that'll help. Well, we found something. But I think it's kind of too late. Oh, let me guess, you're gonna. Oh no! We have our very first death as well. Owen Stacy overdosed on bad drugs. That's not gonna look great for us. Oops. Well, now we know how to do regular searches and to search cell blocks and such things as well. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh, look. There's a little ambulance showing up. Oh, that's going to take away the dead person, I feel, is going to be the thing. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I love the blood spatter left behind on the wall. That's going to make the place look really welcoming. Well, so long, Stacy. I'm sorry that you didn't survive your time inside of this horrible, horrible prison place. It's a huge, huge epic shame. Ah, well, we had our very first release and our very first death all within the same episode. Bye, Stacy. See you later. Adios, buddy. It's all over for you. What a huge, huge shame. Well, we're definitely trying to figure out as many things as we can. We managed to get the visitation up, and we did figure out how to set up routines for everybody. We're still having problems with the bureaucracy and figuring out how that works. However, maybe we'll be able to get that sussed out by the time we come to the next episode. If we get enough cashola to hire the foreman, maybe it will enable us to actually complete the next pieces of the missions. However, I feel like we're going to need an office and such things for that to happen as well. But sadly there, guys, I believe that we are all out of time. Thank you very much for coming to join me in this episode of Prison Architect. It has been quite interesting. I'm still learning the ropes, as you can definitely tell. This place is looking an absolute mess, and I'm amazed that we haven't been overthrown and destroyed by everybody yet. We'll see how we get along with this. We'll learn a little bit more out of it. If you guys are enjoying it, please hit the like button.